On this expedition called life, we're all seeking dreams, goals, and a deeper sense of purpose. Yet, as we navigate this path, we often stumble upon unexpected obstacles, and one of them is being rejected. These rejections are like walls that seem to block our way forward. Now, what if I told you that these rejections might be more than just roadblocks? What if, hidden within rejection, there are priceless lessons, valuable secrets, and also the way to your personal growth? In today's video, we'll explore how, beneath the surface of rejection, lies an unanticipated solution that can propel your growth and transformation. Every one of us, at some point, has felt the pain of rejection, whether it's missing out on a job we wanted, having a business proposal turned down, a person that we loved didn't felt the same way. Rejections come in many forms. We usually see it as a negative thing, allowing them to drain our motivation, disrupt our peace of mind, or even shape how we view ourselves. But there's another way to see rejection. I will offer you a perspective where rejection isn't a failure, but rather an opportunity for growth. This is exactly the counterintuitive view that Stoicism teaches us. Today, we're diving into how this timeless philosophy approaches rejection, showing how what seems like a bad experience can actually be a powerful, disguised blessing. The Stoics taught acceptance, resilience, and the wisdom of recognizing the natural order of the world. They didn't sugarcoat life's brutal realities. They offered us a toolkit to not only face these challenges, but embrace them and let them shape us. Philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, urged us to explore the world around us with a deeper understanding and to accept life with its natural order. Central to their teachings was the concept of the dichotomy of control, the belief that while some things are within our control, many are not. We can steer our perceptions, thoughts, and responses, yet most external events, such as the actions of others, societal validation, and even rejection, are beyond our reach. For the Stoics, the most effective use of our energy is focusing on what we can control while learning to accept, or at least remain indifferent to, what we cannot. When we apply this perspective to rejection, it creates a powerful mental shift. Rejection no longer feels like a personal attack or a judgment of our value. Instead, it becomes just an external event, something that has happened, and more crucially, an experience from which we can extract lessons. Now, let's dig into this old-age Stoic perspective on rejection. The Stoics had a particularly empowering way of handling challenges. They saw the world in two distinct categories: things we control and things we do not. This fundamental concept is what they called the dichotomy of control, with Epictetus being one of the experts when it comes to this. So, what exactly is within our control? The Stoics said that the only things we truly have power over are our thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Everything else, like past events, the future, other people's actions, and being rejected, falls outside our control. The Stoics emphasize that recognizing this division is the key to living a fulfilled and meaningful life. So, where does rejection come into play? Like I said, rejection, in all its forms, is an external event. It's something that happens to us. We don't have the ability to control whether others will reject our ideas, emotions, or the effort that we put into something, but what we can control is how we respond to it. For the Stoics, rejection was a natural part of life, not a personal failure. They saw it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and build resilience. This mindset shifts the pain of rejection, turning it from a perceived failure into an experience necessary for personal development. Now let's see how Stoics advise us to handle rejection. From their historical standpoint, they viewed rejection as something completely outside of their control, another person's choice to dismiss their idea, affection, or efforts, driven by that person's own judgments, circumstances, and external factors beyond the Stoics' influence. Because they understood this reality, the Stoics didn't let rejection unsettle them. But that doesn't mean they were totally indifferent. Quite the opposite. The Stoics believed that every experience, even rejection, holds valuable lessons. They saw rejection as a tool for personal growth and high development. If a Stoic's idea was rejected, instead of being discouraged, they would reflect, what can I take from this? How can I refine my idea? How can I communicate it more effectively next time? Rather than getting lost in the emotional weight of rejection, they focused on how they could use it to evolve. At the same time, they recognized that rejection isn't always a reflection of their own flaws. Sometimes rejection rejection simply stems from the other person's situation, their preferences, or their perspective on the matter, and that's perfectly fine. It's all part of life. For the Stoics, rejection was an opportunity to learn, improve, and build character. It tested their resilience and allowed them to put their philosophy into action. When faced with rejection, they stayed calm and concentrated on the one thing they could control: how they chose to respond. Let's dive into some Stoic practices that can enhance our ability to handle rejection. This leads us to a crucial question: why did the Stoics view rejection as something good? Rather than seeing it as an issue or a failure, they saw it as a valuable opportunity, an unexpected gift that can foster personal growth, build resilience, and provide fresh perspectives. Firstly, rejection encourages us to re-evaluate our views, behaviors, or thoughts. It compels us to step back, reflect on our actions, and ask key questions. Does our approach need adjustment? Should we improve our communication style? Are our ideas evolving? As someone once said, hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Secondly, rejection challenges us to grow stronger. It's a test for our resilience and demonstrates that we have the capability to confront and overcome adversity. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius eloquently expressed this: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the barriers we encounter, including rejection, can actually build the path for our development. Finally, rejection has the power to alter our perspective. It serves as a reminder that life isn't solely about achieving our desires. It's about discovering inner contentment. It shows us that our worth isn't dictated by others' validation, but by our own honesty and character. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "Just do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter." Essentially, rejection can become a powerful tool for personal growth, mental strength, and introspection. Viewed through this lens, rejection transforms into a gift, though a challenging one, that can steer us towards becoming better versions of us. So, the next time you encounter rejection, rather than succumbing to disappointment, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This subtle change in perspective can profoundly impact your life, reshaping how you approach and navigate your journey. As we wrap up, keep in mind the Stoic principle: the obstacle is the way. Sometimes this obstacle could be rejection, offering you an unexpected gift and guiding you to a path you might never have imagined, but one you were perhaps meant to explore. If you enjoyed our content, consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for more insights. See you soon.